What's up, you guys? So we are back with Mind, Money, Muscle. We're going to cover some recent events in bodybuilding. First and foremost, we're going to go over the Arnold Brazil. It was a pretty good show, in my opinion. We all, I think, picked Rafa to win it. What was your take on it, Marcel? Did you get to watch any videos, any pictures?
So I didn't watch it live. So my only opinion that I have is all coming solely from pictures / videos / clips I saw on social media. So take my breakdown of it with a grain of salt. But good veto. Like, I was so impressed with it with him. I mean, super good physique, conditioned, full, round. It's cool because it's another guy to add to the mix of like the new era of bodybuilders that are just coming in. It's another good guy, another fantastic competitor. That I think has a very, very good future when it comes to competing. I see him being in the top 5, top 10 in the Olympia in the upcoming years. So it was a good show. Rafa was, he won, but I would be okay with Tonio winning as well. He looked pretty good. So if either one of those took the win, I would be okay with it. Go ahead.
Did I mess up? And why did I see more often good veto compared to Rafa in like the videos and stuff? Did Tonio not get many comparisons to Rafa, or was that just?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that because I didn't watch.
I didn't watch live either. Yeah, so.
But I do, like, from pictures and videos that I'm seeing. Like, I wouldn't be mad at good veto, Rafa and Tonio all being first, almost flip-flopped around. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be mad at either one of those. We are Mr. Noble's in the house.
Oh, he jumped in?
Yeah, Mr. Noble's here.
Why don't I see him? I gotta switch my gallery view?
Yeah, I gotta switch to gallery view. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, not for too long.
Oh, there you go.
Can't leave our loyal 50 viewers wondering where I'm at.
You gotta treat your 50 like it's 1,000. Remember what Dusty said.
That's right. That's right. Treating our viewers like they're number one. I love you, viewers. We're here for you. Much better background, Luis. That looks clean.
I'm in my kitchen right now. I was setting some stuff up, so I was like, I'll take it to the kitchen. I got no Wi-Fi yet, so I was like,
you live in a basement or what?
Huh?
You live in a basement?
No, a basement. What do you mean?
That ceiling, dude.
I mean, what, wood?
Yeah,
it's like an old school. It's like an old school little like 2-bedroom, like I guess I don't know what I call it, like townhome almost. It's not a house, but
touch the ceiling. I can't touch it. Well,
I can touch it. I mean, like my hand's like barely like touching it, like fingertip. So
it looks really low and wooden.
In the kitchen, it is. In the living room, it's higher. My bedroom is higher. I don't know why it's like this in the kitchen. It's old school, like I said.
Yeah. So, Derek, did you watch any of Arnold Brazil?
Haven't really been keeping up with bodybuilding the last couple of days here.
Yeah. Did you see any other results or pictures or anything?
Is it going on or is it over?
No, it's over. It's over. Rafa won.
Okay. What about the Russian?
Why don't you pull up some video or something?
Yeah, so I'm about to. Let's see.
How'd that Russian guy do? Vito. Good. How good
Fantastic,
Vito?
dude. He looked fucking phenomenal.
He was third.
Yeah.
He was third. Honestly, from what I watched, I argued
Tonio Burton.
Yeah. I thought Tonio could have been second, honestly, and they could all been like you were saying, flip-flopped around. It was pretty close, and like Tonio was the most conditioned, probably. Rafa was the best of like the combination of muscularity, fullness, and conditioning, and then Vito was surprisingly very conditioned as well.
Yeah, bro, he looked shredded.
Yeah, he just didn't have. Oh, there you go. That's a comparison with Tonio and Rafa.
So
I just want to see good Vito, because I was telling Trevor, I was like, I don't think he's going to do very well. He just doesn't bring the conditioning, and then
he did. He brought it.
He clearly brought it. It looks like Rafa's a little bit soggy, huh?
Yes. So that's where I was. I think Rafa was.
He was worse here than he was at.
I wouldn't say he was given the win, but I could make an argument for him not winning that show.
Well, bro, his legs destroy Tonio's.
Yeah. Well,
dude, look at his bro.
No, but okay, I agree with him beating Tonio. I was talking about Vito. Like,
yeah, let's see Vito. Show me some Show me some of the Vito.
Look at that.
Yeah, I can see how he lost. So he's got no lats.
He's a little smaller too. I mean, like the overall mass, like the
No,
chest
what
gets a
no,
little
what
flat there.
lost it for good Vito is his
No delts.
look at his no, but look at his posing.
Yeah, even that front lat spread was a little funky. He like has his chest
Look,
like up.
he doesn't open his chest
Yeah,
up.
yeah. What is
His
this?
posing is what lost it to him.
Okay,
His rear
let's-
double pose is it's pretty good. It's not terrible. But his front poses were not like look how low he digs
Can
down.
you click it, pause it.
Can I? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he's missing a lot of lower lat for sure. You can tell even from the front and the back shots. That's why he lost this. He doesn't have the lower lats.
Yeah.
That's all he's missing. And then his delts are a little bit undersized too. Look at his lateral delt, look at his rear delt, and then compare them to Rafa's. Can you click it, play again, get him to turn around? His conditioning was really good. I think he beats Rafa in the conditioning, but that's
He
not
did, yeah. I thought he was pretty spot on. But look at his posing. Like every pose he was hitting, it's just not.
Why do his
funky,
legs look so fucking weird, dude?
I know it's
Well, his posing, bro. Yeah, like he's like leaning forward. He has like his hips like in front of him. It's like all funky, dude.
yeah, like he doesn't open up well. This is an okay pose for him right here. He's ginormous up top. But like his front lat spread was bad. His side chest was bad. His front double, the way he does it, is not good. Ab and thigh.
Even right there, look. Why does he put his legs so far out?
It's weird, you know.
Yeah.
It's just his posing definitely didn't do him any justice.
I need someone to correct him on that for sure.
Like even like, look at that.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
God, he's a monster, dude. Okay, let's do front double again. Ready? Pause it. But give him one more like half second. He needs to open up. Okay, good. All right, yeah. So look at his lats, and then look at Rafa's.
Oh yeah.
That is the entire reason he took third. He does not have a big enough back. That's it. And then his delts are definitely undersized a little bit as well.
His left leg is definitely imbalanced to his right one. That's
Yeah, what's going on there? Is that
he's always had that. If you look at any of his pictures now that you know about it, you'll see it. He always poses against it.
yeah, but I mean he lost the shot because he doesn't have a big enough back. That's it. See the next one?
It's a couple of he just needs overall a couple of different spots.
Like look, this is just the way he posed it is
That's
just
posing, yeah.
terrible.
Lean him back too far.
It's almost like he's doing a rear lat spread. Right
Side chest, he could have won the side chest, but he posed it wrong. Look at it. He just stops right there.
Yeah, he needs to turn and open up a little
He
bit
needs
more.
to turn, open up.
He
Like
needs to close the gap between his fucking
Yeah.
bicep and his core. Right there, he's closing himself
this
off.
rear double, like his like hamstring and glute.
Dude,
quad
hamstrings
is
are disgusting, bro.
ridiculous, right? And then look how he sits towards that left leg.
Yeah, he's not contracting his left hamstring
Yeah,
because he's sitting too much. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just like it's the simple fixes that bug me because it's like you're that good, your physique is that good, presented that good because it's a fucking good physique. You're taking away so much from just your posing. It's crazy. And okay, and then his posing trunks too were kind of driving me nuts.
Yeah, they weren't pulled up right.
Yeah, and they're big, you know, there's like, you know what I mean? They almost look like classic shorts in some shots. Rear lat spread doesn't open up his back properly.
Well, he's like leaning way too far back, man.
It's almost like a front relaxed to him with just his hands on his hips. You know?
That's really, really bad posing.
So yeah, it was an interesting show. Rafa was not as good as he was the previous.
Who won Classic Physique? We got anybody notable?
My boy won Classic Physique, dude.
Who?
I've been watching this guy. Hold on, let me pull him up.
It's Fabio.
Yeah, he is. I've always thought he's the craziest bodybuilder ever. And he
But did you see the other guy that was also in the club? There's like two other guys that are like fucking
This guy.
freaks. Like
this guy that you're talking
yeah,
about?
Limino. I think it was Limino. Limino.
Yeah.
That's it.
That posing is fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
Also, for the love of God, my guy, trainer. What is that, bro?
You act like everyone has forearms in the IFBB. There's forearms I've seen worse.
He's gonna get annihilated at the Olympia.
And no, Fabian won.
This guy didn't win. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
Fabian.
this guy didn't win?
No,
No.
Fabian won. He won the.
Bro, what are these poses, dude?
I know. He's got such a good, crazy physique.
Did he win or no?
He's not even holding anything. He just bounces around too much.
Wait, did this guy win the show?
I don't think he won this one. No.
No, Fabio did. Fabio, the guy, your guy. You just said it.
No, Fabio won. He won a Louisiana Pro. Hold on. It was
Did he?
The winner of the Arnold Brazil?
No, Fabio won the Brazil, dude.
No, he didn't. I swear to God, he didn't.
Look
That's
look
what I
it up right now.
initially thought too when he posted. Watch, I'll show you.
Well, what the fuck? He's from Brazil. You would think he would just do the one from
Yeah,
home.
I don't. Well, that's why I thought, because I saw him post it. He just changed his name too. SFI Bear. This guy right here. Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about the other guy that won the Brazil, Arnold Brazil.
This guy, he just won. I think. What is it? Louisiana Pro? What show is this?
Charlotte
Pro. There you go. There you go. Okay. So this guy I have been watching for a while. He's so nasty.
Honestly, I thought the guy in second had a good shot at beating him. To be honest,
this guy is nasty. Like, I saw him a few years ago, and I thought he was going to be an open bodybuilder, but he's stuck in classic. And
no, he did compete in open. He did the Puerto Rico Pro. And got stopped.
Did he get rocked?
Yeah.
He was too small.
Way too small.
Yeah, but anyway, so he won the Charlotte. He looked crazy, but there wasn't the competition was not stiff at that show, whatsoever. But he won it. So anyway, back to Arnold.
Yes, the win. Who won?
So Fabio.
This guy?
won the Arnold Brazil. Is that him? Yeah, that's him.
Yep.
He's crazy condition.
He looks like a small 212 competitor.
Look at his glute. He's got bumstead glutes. You know the bumstead glutes?
His only downside is like legs. Watch, you'll see right now in the front, especially. His quads are.
Those crispy fucking glutes. Oh, those tiny little leggies.
He's nasty.
That gives me hope though. I have hope.
He's nasty. Look how big.
Look at that back though. Fuck.
Damn, if he brought his legs up, he'd be. He's fucking
from the back. If he brings his legs, like his sweep up from the back, he'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Even his side, like his hamstring.
Well, he needs some hammies and quads. I think a little bit both.
I want to see these quads.
He's so thick at like up top. It's crazy
Yeah.
how muscular he is.
Oh no, they're so.
Yup, and that's when it goes.
I am gonna try for my pro card after seeing this. I think because I have a fucking massive upper body and just garbage legs. I could be a men's physique Olympian for sure.
His legs are like, if he was not that good up top, obviously it would look better. But he's so good up top, so developed up top that I feel like
he can't put on the weight anymore. He barely makes weight. I used to watch a few of these Brazilian dudes, so he can't really get better.
I was gonna say, I could be a men's physique Olympian, but I'm not really into dudes, so not my thing.
So this guy was fifth.
So Brad's gonna watch this. He's gonna text me and he's gonna say he agrees with me for sure.
You guys know how to flip this?
Just pick your computer screen up and turn it, and it should rotate.
Can you imagine? I'm trying to pull up some comparisons for a classic.
If you were 10 years older, you would definitely think about it for more than a couple seconds. You'd be like,
I would.
Yeah.
So this guy was, in my opinion, the front runner. Like,
but you see how his pictures don't actually translate his Instagram pictures to then like stage at all.
And then I saw him on stage, and I was like, "You don't look like what you do on Instagram."
He's not as sharp as he should be. Let's see the glutes. Yeah.
He may fucked up his peak, but like he looked sharper, like even in his like updates leading into the show.
Yeah, and his updates leading into it look nasty. He does look a little bit watery in the back, just a little bit of touch of softness.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that's because they peak wrong, or do you think that's because they try to fill up too hard, or you think they just don't get lean enough?
I don't know. I mean, the pictures obviously online can be deceiving leading into it because of filters and lighting and whatnot. But he did look like he was in shape leading into it.
Here's the thing as well. I feel like with some of these guys, they get his condition. Okay, that's pretty fun.
Look.
This is the day before the show, so that's why I'm like.
So he did fuck up the peak. Yeah, look right there.
The video is not as clear.
Yeah, look at that.
But the lines are way deep right there.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, that's fucking crispy.
He fucked it up. Yeah. So I think something
He
went wrong.
overdid something. Yeah.
What kind of sport do we watch if two grown men pull their pants down on stage and then start squeezing their buttholes in front of hundreds of people?
Dude,
It's our favorite sport.
you act like that's new.
It's our favorite sport.
And this dude's pretty much just like squeezing it, like he's sunk there, dude. Like he's like, my
Might as well
butt is
pull
tighter
chest
than this
out.
guy's butt. All right, so which one of these guys won? The guy on the left, right?
No.
The small leg
neither of
guy,
them.
the peg leg.
I think what's his Bobby the Pirate?
Like, why post this?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, why would you post this?
That's so weird.
This is a straight cat choker post, dude.
No, this is a fucking like 2005 fucking MySpace pic post. Like
That's like you first discover Instagram, and then they finally release like the editing tools, and then you go all the way up with the saturation, black and white, and then all the way up with like the contrast.
he's okay. This is so weird, right? I mean,
He doesn't look good there.
Maybe you guys can pinpoint this, right?
Uh,
He looks decent here. This is 1 week ago. Okay, so, but like doesn't it look like he still has fat on his back? And
yeah.
Well, no, I honestly think it's almost like he's a little flat potentially, which pause on the back.
yeah,
Because you wouldn't have that detail on the low back like that Christmas tree on a rear relaxed, it wouldn't be that tight.
yeah.
Like if he was still fat, like anything,
Yeah, I
he
mean,
may
minimal vascularity. Yeah, he's probably just flat. I think you're right, Luis.
Yeah, he's
look at glutes too. The skin's tight here on the ass.
no, he's got some crazy proportions. If he puts on some size on his upper body,
Mm-hmm.
you know, especially his
And,
arms and because his legs are pretty fucking good from the front, like even from the side.
click that middle video
This one,
where he's doing like a vacuum. Yeah,
I mean, he looks pretty shredded here. I think he
that's
tore
what I'm
his pec.
saying.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
I
that's
can
kind of-
post this as a
He
grown
tore his
man.
pec. He has a torn pec, bro.
Dude, that's crazy ass vacuum.
Are you sure he
Yeah,
tore his
it
pec and that's just not his genetics?
I think I did. No, I think he did. Watch now. It makes sense. Come on, look at his posing video from the show. Now I see it because I was kind of looking at the posing video from the show. Oh, that was on bodybuilders.
Yeah,
I was looking at his posing video.
yeah,
From the
it was definitely a torn pec. You're
look,
right.
see,
Yeah,
look at it.
Yeah, he tore his pec. That's why he has a tattoo over it, probably too.
Yeah, just wait. When he does the ab and thigh, that's when I noticed it the first time. But I was like, I don't know. I was like, at first I was like, maybe it's gyno, but it's a torn pec. Yeah, look at it.
Do you ever get like a little bit fatter and a little bit watery in your off season, and then you kind of have a little bit of fat on your nipples, but it like looks like horizontal, and you're like really watery at night, and you look in the mirror and you're like, oh my god, I'm getting gyno. Do you ever have that?
No,
Not me.
I get that a lot. Kind of like when my fat starts to pile up around my nipples, and I'm just like,
I've coached people though that like as their body fat accrues, like it looks like as they have gyno, but when they get lean, it goes away. So it's like, what the fuck? It's not gyno, I guess. Maybe it's
I'm
just
supposed to go to Mexico on Friday, but I'm just look in the mirror. I'm like squishing my fucking like titties. I'm like,
you don't have gyno, do you? Oh, yeah, I don't remember you having it. What do you mean?
no, I don't have gyno, but it looks.
let's see it, Derek.
You can visit my OnlyFans at onlyfans.com/Coach Noble. Yeah,
Noble.
like it's a little bit. You see how it kind of like has that like line in there? Like you see right there.
All right, hold up. I gotta stop.
We'll screen
sharing
this.
'cause
It's
I
gonna
really
make. Please make sure this is the screen cap for the video.
Okay,
Okay, so you kind of see how like a little bit of that
I
puffiness
do. I
on the
do see
side?
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, see how it kind of looks like just like a little bit like see that right there?
Yeah,
I
I see
mean,
what you're talking about. Yeah.
It could be just your gland, like
Oh, it's fat, dude. It's just fat.
yeah, and that's what I'm saying. It could be your gland, like just being more fatty at the moment.
This is your video capture for the screen. So when you do like the actual screen, you can go.
Yeah.
I'll get like 100+ views on this one.
Yeah. All right.
Guys, just so you know, I might be like an IFBB pro coach, blah 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 blah, all this shit, right? But dude, I am just a big fat boy in the off season, so it's okay to be chunky.
Shut up. You look fine. Fucking baby, you're good. You gotta calm down, Derek. You look fine, dude. You make crazy progress. You're totally fine. You sound worse. You sound worse than me right now.
I think my trend might be fake. I'm having problems with it. First of all, haven't had any violent tendencies towards cats. Haven't choked a single kitten last couple of weeks here. No desire to go into a shelter, start punching animals. Yeah, I don't think it's very high quality. I haven't really noticed any signs.
You gotta get it from Mexico.
Yeah, get it from Mexico, from Pharma.
Yeah, I
Why wouldn't
could.
you?
That's the one that makes you do all that. Mexican trend.
That's
know
the one
they-
that makes you feel fantastic.
They have like on the way down to the resorts, they have a little pharmacy that has like Adderall and stuff for sale. I don't know if they have Trend that would just be chilling in one of those places.
Dude,
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
you walk
That
into any
trends,
pharmacy.
trends. You'd be surprised. They don't have it advertised, but when you go back there, they'll have.
Oh,
a
you ask them.
stash.
All you do is ask them. Oh, they got everything. Growth hormone, Trend, everything.
But have you noticed they don't advertise trend? They advertise the DECA test growth for some reason.
Yeah,
and Anavar.
always testosterone. Testosterone. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Any pharmacy, they'll give you what you want. What you want, what you need.
I'll check it out. I mean, I would never illegally import or export any sort of classified drugs.
Of course not.
Of course not. I would never do that.
Check this out, right? Me and my brother.
Yeah.
I got a story about this one.
What's up, FBI? What's up?
Me and my brother.
Incriminate ourselves
Yeah.
right now?
No, me and my brother went to Mexico to the dentist, right? This is like 5 years ago. Me and my brother go to Mexico, and we're like, oh, why don't we just stop by the pharmacy here and get some testosterone? It's cheaper here, you know what I mean? And it's probably good because it's from a pharmacy. So I was like, oh, that sounds like a fan.
First of all, it's usually just so you know, it's not usually cheaper. They get you on the price.
What do you mean?
So I had a client of mine that was actually Mexican, goes back and forth from Rocky Point, back and forth from Sonora all the time. And he was paying $20 per ampule, 1 ml of testosterone. $20
Oh.
for
No, they gave us legit like 10 milliliter vial of,
how much?
dude, it was like $35.
Pretty good.
And I'm sure that was still like, oh, we're selling it to these fucking gringos more expensive just because we can.
Yeah. Do you speak Spanish?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't. Well, okay. I understand, sir. I took 5 years of Spanish in school, so I can communicate if I have to in Spanish. I can understand what people are saying to me 90% of the time. But I'm not fluently in Spanish. No, but I could get around in Spanish.
Okay, yeah. So did you ask for? Yeah, I mean, when they look at you, they're probably
Yeah, they look at us at that place where, you know, all the people cross over to go to the dentists or doctors and whatever, they speak to you in English. Everybody speaks better English than me over there. So
okay. So anyways, you went down, you bought tests. What happened?
yes. So we think it's a great idea, right? But then we buy the test and then we're like, we walk out of the pharmacy and we're like, we have to cross the border with this.
Yeah.
And we're walking across the border because you park the car right before the border and then you walk over.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not like you're just in your car and you show your passport and they let you through. You have your backpacks with you. You got to empty your pockets and all that shit. It's like kind of like TSA at an airport. So we're like, great. We spent all this money, but how are we getting this across? You know,
Did you get it across?
long story short, we did, right? But check this out. My brother has like, baby wipes or dude wipes or whatever with him in his backpack, right? So he puts the testosterone vials inside those wipes, right? And dumps it in his backpack. And of course, I go first. I don't have anything on me. My brother has it all. So I go first, you know, and then I turn around and I'm looking at what they're at they just let me through. They took my passport. They're like, all right, have a great day. And I'm like, cool, awesome, great. I turn around and she's fucking opening my brother's backpack. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And his wife is standing with him. He's like, Marcel, what the fuck did you guys do? Why are you kind of freaking out here? And I'm like, nothing. We didn't do anything. What are you talking about? So she's looking at me. And this lady takes out the fucking wipes from the backpack. She doesn't realize that it's like 5 pounds heavier than it should be because there's vials of testosterone there. And she puts it to the side, looks through the rest of the backpack, takes out a Tylenol or whatever the fuck it was. It was like a pain medication that the dentist gave us because, you know, we had dental work done. And she's like, oh, what's this? And my brother's like, oh, I went to the dentist. And she's like, oh, great. She throws everything back in the backpack. Have a good day. I was like, we're not doing this again. This is not worth it.
It's not worth it.
I'm paying triple the price. This is way too much fucking nerves on my end.
Dude, not worth it's never, ever, ever, ever worth it.
No.
That would have been like, first of all, that wouldn't have been like slap on the wrist, fight it with an attorney, maybe get like, fucking, misdemeanor. This would have been like, well, you're going to Mexican prison. We'll see you in about 3 years.
Maybe. I think
100% prison in Mexico.
You think so? For like 5 hours of testosterone?
Oh yeah. You're trying to go across the border?
Yeah, we didn't think about that. So long story short, we were like, fuck, like, okay, great, we got it. But what do we do?
International felony. So probably would have spent a little bit of time where the sun doesn't shine.
Yeah. So yeah, long story short, that's how my my adventure of, hey, a great idea of buying cheaper testosterone in Mexico went. I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah.
Unless you got balls of steel, because I don't. I don't. I don't, not again. I was freaking out the whole time.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, did you guys see that Michael Daboul got his ass kicked at a pro show?
Is it Palestine related?
I don't
No.
think so.
It has nothing to do with it. No.
Really?
It was the dude was posting stories about how shitty the event was. He posted how like the stage was crap, the setup for the athletes was crap. You look at the stories.
Yeah.
And then when he went, his girlfriend was actually competing at this show, and he went to go look for her, and he went to go say something to her like, "Oh, meet me so and so." As he was going back there, the original guard that let him go in, he then got jumped by 4 other security guards that worked for that event, that worked for those people consistently, and that was pretty much them trying to like send him a message like, quit talking shit about our thing, because even like the comments and all that, you could tell it's definitely related to what he was talking shit about.
What country was this in?
The UK.
Really? The UK?
Yeah.
The two bros event. Yeah, it was in the UK. Yeah.
So he got his ass beat in the UK of all places. This isn't like some fucking like toilet country. It's like the
Oh. Who?
Well, dude, like, remember, if it's at the end of a show, there's probably not many people around. Everyone's kind of leaving. Only the people that work for the show probably are the ones that hang out after, obviously. And they saw this guy by himself. They jumped him because he was talking shit about the show, the cost to it. Oh, and I guess that's another thing too, is talking crap about. I guess they were charging like per class for you to watch. So.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so.
Check this out. This is the recent update. This is Michael Daboul's Instagram, and he's giving this new statement of Two Bros, which is the promo company that threw the show. It is clear that the best scenario is to proceed legally, considering that they are now lying on the incident, regardless of the comments, cameras, and witnesses. In addition to that, accusing me of being some predator, just to save face of what they did. I will no longer be discussing this issue, and I will have my lawyer take care of it moving forward. Only remark I have is that this is a disgrace will be brought to justice. Thank you. Yeah, there was a video of him like laying down and shit, like covered.
Yeah, like broken nose.
There's got to be more
eye
to this
socket.
story.
Let's see.
Why do I feel like
what?
All right, so I have been competing at the IFBB Pro League for 9 straight years, competed in over 20 different countries, and never had an issue with any show I competed or watched. I have always been and will always support the IFBB Pro League when I criticize a small show because I want the sport to get better, nothing else. Today I felt so embarrassed and I felt really in pain. I'm not talking about the physical pain because I can take much more than that, but to get beaten in front of the people and in front of my partner is a hard feeling to explain. I honestly wished for that moment to be dead and not have to look at anyone in the eyes. I will reply to everyone when I get the chance, still in the hospital. What the fuck? Look at this.
That was, he really cleaned himself up, it looks like, at that point. Yeah, there was another one, like you're saying, that picture and video where he was like pretty bloody up.
Yeah, his nose was all bloody.
Biden tries might have it. They always have that, like, drama shit.
Do you honestly believe that they just beat this fucking guy up because he made some moderately rude comments on his story? Not even rude I don't know. I don't know if you guys can smell that, but it smells fishy.
It's an interesting story because, like, do you think that the promoters were actually watching Michael Daboul's story and be like, "Oh, go fuck him up"?
One guy saw it.
Well,
one guy probably follows him, saw him, like, hey, what the fuck? He's talking shit, and then he's probably being a douchebag. He's probably being a complete asshole to all the show promoters. He's probably being an asshole to the staff. I mean,
Let's see if Two Bros had anything to say about this.
I definitely feel there's maybe something else that we're missing when it comes to all this, the details. But I do feel like it's kind of like for sure, like it was initiated because him like talking about them and like
nothing.
because because I wish those pictures were still up from his page, but they already went down. Like he even took a picture of the stage, clowning on there. He's like, "Oh wow, he's like, they're charging for each class, and this is the stage we get to look at." Fantastic, being sarcastic and like
Yeah, where do you ask me to look?
And it Bison tries. I thought would have I would have some like that still up. You might have,
Let's see.
the story.
So this is a statement. Let's see if there's any other details. Two-time Arnold Classic UK champion Michael Daboul suffers from 2 fractured ribs, a broken nose, and a bruised eye after getting beaten up by 4 security guards at a Two Bros Pro event in Maidenhead, UK.
And they actually arrested 2 of them. So for sure, these people do work for the place. There's 2 of the guys like.
Bro, why, fucking Sid, man. Whenever there's shit going down, I always see him with the best.
What are the replies?
What did he say?
Goes, talk shit, get hit. This should be an interesting story for the weekend.
That's what I'm thinking. Talk shit, bro. Get hit.
Goob. Man, how's he get jumped at a show before me? All seriousness, speedy recover, my friend, and shame on them. That's true. How does Michael Daboul get jumped before Goob does?
The only thing I want to throw in here is that, you know how Bradley Martin says, but I'm 260, brother. Clearly doesn't matter.
No.
It was 4 dudes, dude. Come on now. Any of us got jumped by 4 dudes. I don't think we're coming out. I'm not unscathed. I'll say that.
Yeah. So, long story short, it's hard for me to believe that there was nothing else behind the scenes. It was just, they saw him talking shit on Instagram. I saw
his ass, right?
Yeah, I saw on Instagram what he posted, and it wasn't that bad. It was basically like, be careful. What he said was like, be careful what shows you choose to attend and to compete with, or to compete in as a IFBB pro, because they're not all equal or some shit like that. It wasn't like anything terrible. And then he posted.
I read it too. It wasn't just like these guys are fucking good. No, you just
It was kind of a side.
But you don't think it's interesting that he made a story talking to the camera saying, "Oh, I know this is gonna get me into some deep trouble probably, but I don't care. It needs to be spoken out. It needs to be said." So him saying that, and they're like, I feel there's something there where like maybe these people have done shit in the past where they've like been a little bit like, I don't know, dude. Like, I guess this event is notoriously known for charging per class, notoriously known for overcharging for the actual events, and like having the setup for the athletes real crappy. Like the weight area is usually really confined. It's always like a consistent issue with them like this. And this guy, like I said, finally spoke out, and I do think that some people are petty enough, bro. I mean, here in Arizona, when we saw Miles, there's shit with Miles and people winning and shit, bro. Like you could tell there's petty,
there's bullshit.
Like yes. You know, and then we know even at the highest levels, there's some of that too.
I could, okay, so now that you say that, like UK and Europe is a little bit different. I feel like the UK and Europe is a little bit different than the US because not everybody's very, how do I say, not everybody's too happy in Europe, right? So like in Europe, I feel like it's like you talk shit to somebody, you're going to get in a fight, you're going to have a fist fight, somebody's going to get bloodied up, but that's it, everybody moves on. It's not an automatic lawsuit. You know what I mean? If it's a fair fight, they fight, that's it. Everybody moves on, right? And I feel like here in the US, it's like you get in a fight, somebody loses and gets a black eye, and now you're getting lawsuits, and now you're getting fucking, chased by the cops, rather than just like, we had an argument, we tasseled it out, and everything's good. So I feel like it's a little bit more like that in Europe. So I could see how it's like, oh, this motherfucker's talking shit, let's go beat him up type of deal. Or I think maybe might have gotten, it was almost like a don't let him in type of deal. That's what I was thinking initially, where it was like somebody told the security guards, oh, don't let him go through, or don't let him in. He's like disrespecting the show. And then Michael maybe, no, and then the bull was probably like, what the fuck? I can go in here.
And you know what Michael said? On one of his first statements, he said that when he first walked back there, the first guard said, yeah, you're good to go. He lets him in. And as he's walking in, he says, you know, trying to go find this girl. He sees this girl, and that's when he got jumped from behind by the 4 dudes. So it could have even been like a setup where like the first guy again is allowing it, but he knew that the other guys are waiting because, like,
so yeah, that's a shame because it's like that's not a good situation for anybody. Not the promoter, obviously, not Michael Daboul. Now it's just a big old drama for basically no reason. Like, as a promoter, right? I get it. You don't want somebody talking shit about your show, but hey, maybe if it hurts your feelings that bad, maybe you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, that was fair criticism, dude.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Maybe you should be like, okay, maybe we should change this, you know.
Maybe we should have a waiting area where there's like AC, or I don't know, because I saw some of the comments. Yeah. I guess it's pretty ridiculous. Like, that was probably like when Miles went out. Remember his last show was like in the high school auditorium, the shitty ass lighting.
Dude,
it was
I was fucking.
Hey, you remember there's actually a fight backstage, Derek?
There was a fight backstage. I was there too.
It was. I ruined my white polo shirt. Laren, it's a Mexican dude.
Yeah, Laren told me he fought some dude.
Oh, it was ridiculous. It was such a bad look for whoever got in that fight. We were all looking at it, we're like, what?
He slapped him, and then that's when I grabbed him. That's all that happened.
Laren slapped the guy?
Yeah. Oh, like an open hand, like you saw a dude's face, like whiplash. That was bad.
Oh man. And I was like, that is one way to give bodybuilding a bad name. A bunch of fucking tanned up, oiled up dudes slapping each other around backstage. You know, everybody's alpha on trend, trying to, you know, prove who's more alpha. So that's not a good look for bodybuilding. It's a typical like bodybuilding image that everybody thinks of. Just some fucking angry dudes slapping each other.
Well, dude, it's like I don't even have the energy, like, or even like the thought process to be mad that show day, especially. What?
Hell no.
Like,
they weren't lean enough. There's your answer.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. Like show day, when show day comes from me, the only thing I can think about is get on stage, kill it on stage, and then go shower.
Eat. That's the only thing I'm thinking of. Is just the second I can get food in my face.
Really?
Bro, I am the worst at dieting and controlling myself. I am a horrible bodybuilder when it comes to food.
Okay, so number one thing that you do when you get off, when you get done with the show. Louis,
I grab a fucking Monster Ultra, I chug it as fast as I can, or like a Diet Dr. Pepper, just any sort of carbonated drink. I crush it. I drink as much as I can, and then I just start eating, dude. I literally grab as much food.
Right. Dude, I like, and this is, you can be sarcastic sometimes. So I'm asking you this in a serious, like, and this is serious, like you answering this question seriously.
Yes,
100%. No, I'm just asking because I didn't know if you were being sarcastic.
No, like the last show that I was at, the Arizona Open, right before I went up for finals, finals or overall, like whatever, right?
Yeah.
I texted Kyle, who was working with me at the time, like one of my buddies, and I was like, go to the nearest gas station and spend $50, get as many diet sodas as you can. He only got like a bag with like 6 or 8 of them and some monsters and stuff. But the first thing that I did when I got off stage is like, because I didn't win the overall, so I got my shit. I booked it out the fucking door. I hunted him down. I literally like went out of the parking lot to find the car, and then I just cracked him and I just started chugging diet sodas, dude. That was the only thing on my mind the entire time I was. I had taken 2 full Diazides that day because I was not lean enough, and I was compensating, and like I was like filling up. And you gotta remember, this was the Arizona Open that started at 6 a.m. and went until midnight.
That shouldn't be illegal.
Yeah, I had to go get an IV afterwards to bring myself back, but I was like quarter of a Diazide, trying to stay dry the whole fucking day. But like I was on at like 9:30 in the morning, and then my last posing routine was at 10:30 p.m.
That's fucked.
So yes, the first thing that I did, surprisingly, was just
yeah, I could see that, but it wasn't water or Gatorade or something. It was diet soda.
It was just diet soda. I was just craving diet soda that badly. Just diet soda. Yeah, it's never. I'm water. Obviously, I'm thirsty, but like, I had nothing but water for the last 9 days. Like, no diet sodas, no artificial sugars, no sweeteners or anything. Fucking shitty, super plain, bland diet. Like maybe 16 ounces of water the entire day. So like the craving for the carbonation and the artificial sugars and all that was just crazy. Yeah. And then immediately after that, just straight to the nearest food source and just eat.
What about you, Luis?
Funny enough, I actually craved the last like couple of shows as a Coke Zero right after the show.
Really?
Yeah, but like
Nothing.
but for me it's kind of the same thing like he said. I cut it out like a week, maybe a little bit more, 10 days, like none of the diet soda, none of the artificial stuff. So because I have it daily, I crave it. You know what I mean? So that's I just naturally want one like right after the show, because I cut it out for like a couple of days, a week or so.
Yeah.
But I'm also weird where I crave fruit a lot of times too. Like I crave like
Yep.
mango,
I crave
pineapple.
strawberries, dude.
Uh,
My first the show in 2020 where I won, the
mhm.
first thing I ate was just strawberries. And I remember just being like, these are so fucking good, dude.
Dude, my primary carb source the last like 5 weeks of prep was strawberries.
So
The
yeah,
digestion.
Swear to God. Swear to
Huh.
God. I was
So
eating
because of digestion, is that why, or
yeah,
because of
yeah,
preference?
yeah.
Oh.
Chicken and strawberries, bro. That's like literally what I ate for. It was great. Like I didn't mind it at all. It was weird. It was the first time we've ever done that, but like it worked. It got my stomach like normal again. But it's funny that you guys say that because the only thing I can think of literally the entire show is I want to shower.
Water.
No, I want
A
to shower.
shower. Oh yeah, okay. Well, yeah. No,
Like
I think
that.
you meant like the food aspect. Well, yeah, no, for sure. I feel you. Yeah,
Yeah, I feel so gross and fucking disgusting. Like the
all
only thing,
crusty.
yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, let's go out, let's go." I'm like, "Cool, guys. I need like a 45-minute shower first."
yeah, I don't go out. I get my drinks, I get my fucking junk food, drive through, whatever, and then I shower. Then I go do my shit. Then I
I go
go,
straight to shower, dude. Straight,
yeah.
literally. First thing I do is I love all of you guys. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to take a picture with you, like your family or whatever. I'm like, I love all you guys, but fuck off. I need to go shower. Like,
Nothing hits better than when you win an overall,
yeah.
get in the shower, you turn it on, and you're like, I am the fucking man. The tan
And
comes
no,
off.
it's
Yeah.
like to me, it's like that relaxation of like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah. Done.
I'm fucking done. Like,
Yeah, but then you get to like like I get to make my Instagram post, my Facebook post. I'm gonna get more clients. I look fucking awesome. Time for the rebound. Time for the meals. Time for the fucking honor, the glory. That shower, like you fucking hit the diet soda, you eat your junk food, you take the shower, you get out, you have the nice meal with your family. Check the story. You got like 800 fucking replies to your story messages. Fuck yeah, bro. Good work, bro. Great work on the win, bro. And you're like, that's why I compete. Not because I enjoy competing, but I enjoy winning. Winning is fucking awesome.
it's funny because it's so crazy that people are so different. Like, I'm the total opposite of that. Literally,
Really?
I get done with the show. Like, I feel bad because I want to say thank you to all the people I want to say thank you to, but I don't feel like typing anything on my phone or posting anything.
Really? Because I'm like,
Yeah.
shower me with praise, you peasants. I'm better than you. I won the
Yeah.
show.
No, it's weird because like I post so much leading up to the show that I'm like, the second I'm done, I don't want. I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like I've hit my ceiling. I'm sorry, guys. I'm done. So me shower like after this show that I just did, I showered. Me and the wife went to Yard House.
Ooh, fire.
We had literally all I had was whatever we had there, which was like soup, some appetizer, main course. Went back to the hotel and fucking slept like a baby. A fucking baby. Just slept. And then that's it. And I woke up the next day and was back to fucking reality. And it was like, yeah, it was just super chill this time around. Super fucking chill.
I'm 26 weeks out.
Fuck.
I have been kind of fucking off on my diet. Obviously, really good progress, not as like dialed in as I should be. So I'm supposed to go to Mexico this weekend, supposedly, if everybody in my family stays alive, if everybody's okay for this weekend. And then after that, it's going to be like, okay, diet plan. And what's weird about my diet plans is like when you think about a diet plan for a bodybuilder that typically goes on stage and looks really good, you think like egg whites, oats, chicken and rice, beef and rice, whatever, right?
Yeah.
My diet is probably going to be like fucking the intra-workout lemonade, my pre-workout's Rice Krispie treats, my post-workout's going to be like chocolate chip fucking protein waffles, and then I'm going to do like tilapia and rice for one of the big meals, and then it'll be like chicken with fucking bagels, dude. I do a shit ton of bagels with a slice of chicken breast right in the middle.
So fucking weird.
50 carbs, 50 protein, done.
It's easy enough. Yeah, it's funny. Like you could get away with that. You could. I mean, obviously, if you're making progress and you're fucking killing it, then yeah, what's the problem with it?
Yeah.
But I know me personally, like
Mhm.
I would be a fucking whoopee cushion if I did that, bro.
Oh, I mean, my digestion can handle it. That's the thing.
No, I would be a whoopee cushion. A day of that, and trust me, it's a whole week of a whoopee cushion, dude.
Dude, if somebody was like, you have to eat oatmeal with egg whites for breakfast and your meals have to be chicken and rice and asparagus, I would just quit bodybuilding. I'll build into my preps, like I'll do my pizzas, I'll do like cheat meals and stuff. I'll just follow macros for most of the fucking diet. Literally, it's just like a macro plan. But
So
then
it's
it's like month out, razor tight.
so it's like the total opposite of what you tell your clients to do.
No, they have pretty flexible diets, actually. Most of their diets are pretty, there's some like iffy, like weird things in there. But then it's like, as you get closer to the show, it's like, look, dude, like we can't keep a bagel in here anymore. I'm gonna have to switch it to like rice or potatoes.
Yeah.
And then it's like, look, bro, there's just too much fat in this pizza. We're gonna have to make this a normal meal. So typically, like 16 to 8 weeks out, they can kind of do whatever. But
Yeah.
as you get closer, it gets stricter, and as it gets stricter, in order to stop them, 'cause it's like they only did bagels and it had 150 carbs a day. It would be 2 bagels and then like post-workout oats, and they'd be starving. So that's when it's like, okay, let's turn this bagel into 500 grams of potato. Let's go 250 grams per meal, 4 meals a day instead of 2
What
bagels.
type of bagels are you having? What the fuck?
50 grams of carbs.
But you said 500 grams of potatoes?
Yeah,
That's
500
not
grams
50
of
grams of
potatoes.
carbs.
Should, yeah, that's 100 grams. Yeah, so 500 grams. 500 grams of potatoes is 100 grams of carbs, right?
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. So what? But what are you saying? Like you would switch that out for a bagel meal? What do you mean?
No, and you get my point. We would take out the food that's denser in fucking carbs, and we put the less dense
Yeah.
food in there.
Oh,
I
yeah,
promise
we
you,
just confusing. Yeah.
the amount of potatoes you would need to eat to equal a bagel, you'd be way more full off the potatoes. That's my point here. Not really maybe I'm off by like a digit or something. Because every 100 grams of potatoes is 20 grams of carbs, right? So if we want to do 100 grams, it would be 500 grams of potatoes. Yeah, so 2 bagels is a pound of potatoes.
Let's see. You said you are talking about yellow potatoes or sweet
Oh,
potatoes?
when you first said it, when you said I ate bagel for 500 grams, I think you meant a single bagel. I didn't know you meant both bagels in the
Oh,
pan.
no,
I
no,
was
no.
like,
Yeah,
that's
so
like double the carbs. That's why I thought you said that. That's
yeah,
what I was confused.
yeah, no. So 500 grams of baked potato is 106 grams of carbs. So
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
20 grams
okay.
per.
Which is 2 bagels. It makes sense. Yeah. When
yeah,
he said I think he meant one bagel, I was like, dude, that's
yeah.
like
The way you
twice.
said it was like,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
well,
No, you're good. That's all I was like.
yeah, we were
Oh,
both
that's
like,
pretty.
damn, is it? Yeah, no,
No, I get it.
yeah. It's just it's funny how everybody's so like wired so differently for it. Just
Well, I mean, Derek's gotten in shape, but Derek also is like me. He's never had his glutes in, so there's a difference.
I
And when you
have
go
to-
into certain, well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They were in from my one show in 2020. I just didn't know how to pose them. My posing was
Okay.
trash for that. But yeah, no, I have never brought that conditioning, and I could have been more conditioned. You're right. So I've never come in. Yeah, I've never come in as sharp as I wanted to come in.
well, so what do you think you guys need to do differently to do that?
More drugs, more size, more muscle. Yeah, I mean, I still don't have
Probably
any glutes.
combination of all that. Yeah.
Oh, I saw Diego yesterday. Diego Bodywork, Diego.
Roscus?
Yeah.
He's in town?
He was in town yesterday, as far as I know.
Because I moved to California. That's why I didn't know if he's like
Yeah.
visits
Well, I was
occasionally.
having some knee problems. Like last couple of weeks, I've been training my quad so much. And my right knee's been really fucking with me. So I was like, hey bro, like let's get this knee cleaned up. And I was like, I think it's for my quads. I'm not sure. Usually, like, I have knee problems when my quads get super tight because they grow, they get huge, way too strong, way too big, way too quick. Like, they're super imbalanced. The pros and cons of having genetics for a body part is like monster fucking quads, and they rip the tendon from the bone. So he starts doing, the electric scraper tool that he uses. Like, he's got like the pole with like the newbie on it. He did outside of the quad, but then he moved to the inside. He did the teardrop. So he hit the VMO. Bro, it literally felt like somebody was stabbing me in the bottom of my kneecap. And I was like, that's the problem, huh? He's like, that's the problem, bro. But it's just crazy because it's like the knee pain is not coming from anything except how tight one of the 4 heads of the quadricep is.
Yes.
All the pain from the VMO right there. That's the
95% of the time, like where it hurts is not the source of the pain.
yeah,
Like that's not what's causing the pain. Like if your lower back hurts, what is that usually from? Tight hands and glutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so
But
it's
I
like,
was just like, usually it's the whole quad that's causing the problem. It's never been like a specific spot. But
Yeah.
the second he zapped that dude, I was like, stop. Like, ow, bro.
stop what you're doing. Don't do that again.
And then he did my right hamstring since I tore it a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
That was horribly painful. But if you have the chance to go see Diego for some body work, I would go see him because I feel way better today.
Yeah. So Derek, you said you're 26 weeks out. Luis, what's your plan? Or if you have one. If you want to share.
26 out too, bro. He's doing the Whitney.
2025 is the just the goal for now, but I'm not picking the show just yet. You know, it'll take this whole year to build
End of the
myself
year,
up back to where I was.
end of the year, mid of the year, beginning of the year. You don't know?
No.
Nothing certain.
I'm just kind of laying down to decide, and it's gonna be more like a physique when it's ready type deal.
What's your off-season goal right now? What's your goal weight?
I'm still kind of focusing on bringing this leg up back to what it used to be, but once I'm done with that, I'm aiming for like 275 to 80. I was 260. Huh?
I have something completely random that we need to talk about right after this. It's John Jewette's master on cycles.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah. But anyway, sorry, Luis, I don't want to forget that. 275 is the goal, right?
Yeah. But that's the thing. That's why I'm taking my time with it because I could obviously, this morning I was 262. But that was after a double therapy session yesterday on the newbie, and anybody that used the newbie knows it drains the shit out of you. Yeah. So I was glad that I woke up that heavy stuff. So I'm sitting pretty solid. I got fat boy abs at 262. So like those little shades there, certain lighting makes it look like it's there.
When you try really hard, you see them.
Yeah, when I suck it really hard, they're kind of life,
dude.
But just taking my time, bro. That's obviously I've competed plenty of times, not in a cocky way, but I've won my overalls, and I need to now take my body to the next level, and that's putting on a good 15, 20 pounds of tissue.
Yeah.
So if it takes me a year, it takes me a year and a half, it takes me 2. Just gonna take my time now.
I'm already itching to compete.
This is the first time I'm not, bro. The first time I've ever actually I'm really like happy and relaxed right now. I'm just cruising. I'm in a good state right now. So.
I don't know. I'm itching. I'm always itching to compete. It's weird. Like I'm cool with it for a few months, and then I'm just like, I don't know. There's just something about like the regimen, the grind, and the regimen of having my checklist every day, getting it fucking done, and I function better mentally when I'm like, I know what the goal is, and I know like what I need to get done daily, and
So you don't have a goal right now? You guys just kind of like just cruising?
No, I mean, yeah, we do have a goal, right? The goal is to obviously improve everywhere. And
arms.
We're doing that. Yeah, no, they're I'm still not gonna flex on
my bro. What's up?
No, okay, so yes, I'm making improvements. I think I see it. My body is growing. Like I'm for sure growing, even comparing to
my pics. Can you pull your pics up? Can you show the pictures you sent us in the chat? Yeah. And then we have to talk about these fucking Masteron cycles. Did you guys see the pictures that were leaked?
But that's gonna give away my secret of how I grew.
No, I mean John Jewette's cycles.
Yeah, that's gonna give away my secret of how I grew.
Is that what you did?
Yeah, 2 grams of Masteron a week.
Did you really run 2 grams of Masteron?
Oh no.
I was like, bro, I'm literally about to just put this show off and just run another 12 weeks of mass right now.
I do have mass in my program. I do, but not.
Yeah, but like 400 or 300, right? Not like.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up this. Where did I send it? I sent it in our group chat, didn't I?
Yeah. When I saw the 2 grams, like the 1.9 grams of Masteron, I was like, I'm doing this immediately. And then Trevor sent me a story with one of these like responsible coaches. That's fucking sick, dude. What's the time difference and the weight difference between photos?
So I was 211 in the left, and I'm 219.8 in the right.
Damn, did your arms get smaller? No, I'm just fucking with you, dude. You look solid.
I mean,
You're
I'm growing.
219, bro. Fuck, I'm only like 213. I don't have abs. You're bigger than me.
Yeah, I'm floating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm growing. It's going in the right direction.
Yeah, no, the reason I asked is you say you feel like you have no goal. Is it just because it doesn't excite you as much the off season to pursue those goals compared to like getting shredded, or you
No,
obviously are aiming still to, like you said, get better. So that's a goal, right?
yeah. No, it's not that I don't have a goal. It's like just the daily. I know what I'm doing every day, and like there's no other thinking about anything else. I don't know how to explain it. It's like when I have too many variables daily, I don't do well because I'm like I get flustered. I feel out of place. Like if my like if the wife is like, "What are we doing today?" and I'm like, "Fuck, that's a super challenging question for me to answer." It's no particular reason. It's just that's the way I am. Like I'm like, "Oh shit, I don't know." Like I'm used to just having, I'm in prep, so yeah, I'm gonna go work out. I'm gonna do my cardio. I'm gonna eat my meals. I'm gonna do my stretching. I'm gonna do my body work. I'm gonna do my posing, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. And I'm gonna do the next thing, and like I just don't have to think about it. It's just I know what I have to do, and I do it. And when I have to think about what we have to do, or I have to make other decisions, I don't do well.
Yeah, I see. I see what you're saying now with the time, and when you're in prep, everything's just kind of
Yep.
where you're like you got no time in between. There's not much thinking. There's not much else to do.
Yeah. And I'm a highly anxious person, so like it's funny because in prep it like goes away because I know what I'm just have to do what I have
It's
to do.
crazy. You would think the drugs magnify it. But
Yeah, that it's the opposite, right? Like,
yeah.
and it's no, if I have a little bit more free time, now, okay, not free time, but if I have a little bit more um fudge room, like I don't do well with that. Like I'm just like, I don't know what to do with myself half the time.
Oh shit.
All right, master on cycles.
Okay, this motherfucker said he was running, and I only say this because, like, do you guys not remember me saying the coaches that say that they have the safer use protocols are absolutely lying to your face? Do you not remember me bringing this up in one of our podcasts?
I do. I actually remember you saying that.
Yes. So, bullshit, called out. I was right because John Jewett is putting, well, I mean, I guess it is safe to use that much master on, realistically, whatever. But he had a classic physique competitor that put on, I believe, 30 pounds of what appears to be mostly lean tissue in like a 6-month period or something. Don't really remember the time frame. But he was doing anywhere from 1 to 2 grams of test and then up to 2,000 milligrams, up to 1,900 milligrams of masteron and then 9 units of growth hormone. Can you run that much masteron? Apparently you can, but have you ever seen? I've seen EQ.
Well, dude,
Plus,
I don't want to mention names, but I've talked to plenty of dudes. They've thrown like grams at me, like 2-3 grams of like it'd be 2 compounds, 3 compounds. Like now I've never heard masteron that high, but I've heard testosterone up to 2 grams, and now I've heard
I've
DECA
taken
up to like
2 grams of
800.
EQ. I've done that before. I tried 2 grams of EQ. Let me put it for you this way: estrogen immediately tanked. Terrible. No benefits. Just completely crushed my estrogen. Terrible. 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 Even right now, running estrogen at or above the amount of testosterone that I run, I will have the same issues where it just tanks. But I'm very curious to see what a super high masteron dosage would do.
I mean, I guess it's like anything else. If you're able to like take it, your body like can tolerate it, and you don't get that many crazy side effects. I mean, you probably could get some crazy benefits, but how long can most people tolerate something like that? Me, I mean, I'm not trying to lose my hair. I ain't risking that. No,
your hair would
I
be
ain't
gone
doing
in
that.
a matter of minutes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't really. We talked about why overall do microdosing. That's the main reason.
But for me, it's like, okay, I have hair. Let's do this.
But you don't get other side effects like more anxiety, more anxiousness, more depression, more any of that stuff.
Don't think it's gonna get
more
any worse than
acne
it's been in the last couple of fucking weeks. So
see, I've done.
You'd be surprised, man. Be careful. If you're like that, don't be throwing too much at you. So
I've done about 2.5 grams of total gear weekly before.
yeah.
And I can't tell you that I felt much different than I do on the lower dosages that I use now.
I feel like a fucking brick shithouse when I'm running more than 2 grams a year. But it typically doesn't set in until like 4 weeks of running high doses.
Because I've done both. Like I've done off season both ways. Like I've done a super high, could just to try it. I'm gonna fuck it. See if there's something to it. And I, like realistically speaking, after I looked back at the progress, I didn't. Obviously, I made progress, but I don't think it was a big difference in what I would have achieved with a little bit lower dosages.
Yeah.
Me personally, right? Like me personally, I looked at it and I was like, risk versus reward here wasn't that big, wasn't that good. Growth hormone, like 9 units. Yeah, I've heard it before. I'm on 5 daily now. I've taken up to 7 daily, which is decent, but at that point I was starting to feel it a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, 2 grams of Masteron, like that. Fuck. I mean, he knows. He's more educated than me, that's for sure. But I think about a vial of Masteron going into me weekly, and it just, I don't know. Anything in those dosages, you have to
I
question.
definitely think maybe I also think like a factor in that is how much muscle you have. Maybe someone that does have that much more tissue can maybe utilize a little bit more gear. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that's when but because I've heard a few different pros say that like as they've gotten bigger, this dosages have kind of slowly climbed up with them, and they kind of hit a cap where they as they kind of get to a point of like. That's the thing. The most I've done, like say Masteron, is up to 600. That to me is a shit ton in a week, and like that for me was giving me all kinds of side effects. Where like I wouldn't even consider running ever, even that again.
That's what I'm on right now, I think.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm on.
Are you a Mass D though? Mass D?
Yes.
Okay, I've never tried Mass D, so that's another
the Ace. So in off season, I like the Mass D. Like you do a lot less pinning because it's 200 milligrams.
Yeah, it makes sense. I've never even tried Master in my off season.
Mass D is so nice, bro.
Yeah, 10 times better than the Ace. It's just it.
You guys aren't big fans of Primo, though, huh? I think that's where we were kind of different.
Me, no, I'm a huge fan of Primo. If you got good Primo, yeah, I've used a lot of Primo.
Yeah.
Last off season, that's what we ran. We ran some Primo.
So that's what I'm going to add here soon is that Primo.
Primo's good, but once again, Primo's one of those where you got to run it up high. That's just my opinion on it. Yeah,
I got a diff, guys.
See, bro.
Peace out, Derek.
Have a good one, brother. Keep us posted.
Yeah, I'll update you guys.
Hey.
Cool.
Yeah. So Primo was one of those where I think you just have to
Primo
run
for sure. Yeah. Especially I've noticed the higher you run it, because I've gone Primo up to 800, and 800 Primo feels like very different compared to 400.
300. Yeah,
it's very different. You know what I mean?
Well,
it's like I feel like I mean, even joke about it, call it the rich man's trend, obviously, because it's way more expensive, and you can get trend-like effects, but it does take a much higher dosage to get that type of look.
It gets expensive. It for sure gets expensive. Yeah, we got any shows upcoming?
Just the Boston Pro, like that I could think of, but I don't know if there's any official lineup anywhere. I don't know if Bodybuilders with Borders or Solios, one has like a lineup of them.
Yeah,
I know like Good Vito's doing it. I heard, I think Justin Rodriguez.
Okay.
That Ron Gordon guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think William Martin, which is a Brazilian. He got 4th at the Arnold Brazil.
Yeah.
The past one. And then Martin Fitzwater. I think that's who I think is going to win it, Fitzwater.
He looks pretty good.
Yeah. And he almost beat Jack last year. Andrew Jack, he pushed him. What was it? The Texas
Dallas?
Pro?
Texas?
Yeah, Dallas, whatever. Yeah. That was a good show. But aside from that, I don't think there's much else going on, dude.
I think that was 2 years ago that he did Texas.
Oh, you might be right.
Because I was at that show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. That wasn't last year. That was 2 years ago. And I think he took last year off. But he looked good. It was impressive. It was definitely an impressive physique that Martin Fitzwater. And he's just getting better. He's just getting started. He's young. He's got good shape. He's got a good muscle bellies. He's a little bit out there, but I like the guy. He's got a good physique. So
he's definitely one of the up and coming stars if he keeps everything in check and stays healthy. He has potential to be definitely a open winner. He win and get to Olympia.
Yeah, I know we got Chicago Pro coming up in I think like 12 weeks, 14 weeks. Something.
Is it New York Pro actually before that? The Nick Walker comeback?
Yeah. Nick. Yeah. That's
Antonio's doing that one. Quentin Beastwood is doing that one.
Nice.
Who else? That's gonna be the show, man. That's gonna be, I think, like a underrated show where people are like aren't really talking about it, but it's gonna end up being like a really, really good one.
Yeah, we gotta do
Good
bets for
meaning,
New York
Arnold.
Pro. That's our next one. New York Pro bets.
For sure.
Not
For
fucking.
sure. What are we gonna do to the loser this time?
Depends what other people are willing to do, because I like bets. It's friendly banter for me. It's not about like views and stuff like Derek says.
No, it's
To
fun.
me,
Yeah,
it's just friendly banter with my friends. I don't.
I don't know about getting maced in the eyes. I'll get tased, but I don't.
I'll get tased too.
I hate chinking in my eyes, dude. That's like it's like a phobia of mine. I think.
Yeah, I'm not doing the spicy thing again. That's it.
Fuck
I
you,
did that. I'm not doing that again. No spicy challenges for me anymore. It was okay. The actual doing it was like, it was pretty bad, but it was manageable bad to a point where like, okay, the next day when you're going to the bathroom and it's fucking burning everything and like, yeah, no, no. I'm not doing that again.
My
Definitely.
bad. Also, my headphone died. So.
Oh, you're good. Yeah. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Unless you have anything else to add. Yeah, we're gonna be covering some shows here shortly. And yeah. So you guys all have another fantastic fucking week.
Yes, sir.
Wanna hit the outro?
Yeah, just do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave us any comments, any suggestions. We appreciate it. To the few that have been watching and anyone that's been supporting, we definitely truly appreciate it.
All right. Peace out.